Listen to this. American researchers say they are very close to making male birth control a reality. Scientists have reportedly developed a daily capsule that manipulates male hormones like traditional birth control for women. The pill reduces testosterone necessary for sperm production, and so far the pill has proven to be safe in 83 men.
Travis, can we do a little audience poll? Women, what do you think of this?
I agree.
That's not a big surprise there.
I know, right? But here's the thing. I mean, you know, because you guys, you show up and you have big fun in the bedroom, but you don't really help out when it comes to pregnancy prevention. And we know that 45% of pregnancies are unintended. So yes, welcome to the team. Be a part of the solution. So just some mild side effects, a little weight gain. A few guys said lower sex drive. Do you think guys will be willing to tolerate the side effects and truly stick to a daily
I think if I'm being
pill?
completely honest, I think this will be a very tough sell. I think where this would have a lot of practical use potentially is, say you're married and you have 2 kids and you don't think you want to have a 3rd kid, and the husband's not ready to get a vasectomy. You know, maybe this is a bridge, but I think you're going to have a. My biggest concern is if you have some young Lothario out there and he's telling women and he's on the prowl and having sex with multiple partners. Oh yeah, baby, I'm on birth control. And you're not protecting against STDs,
right.
and
So
you know,
they're going to use this as an excuse not to wear a condom.
It potentially, in the right circumstances, I think it's a wonderful development. I'm so glad that we're moving closer. I do think that there is that potential where, oh, we don't need protection, I'm good. And that scenario
is scary.
Is a little bit scary. And I'm not a
agree.
woman, but that's a scary scenario.
But that's on both sides, though, because sexually transmitted infections, even when we are taking birth control, of course, we tell people you still want to use a condom for protection from sexually transmitted infections.
That's my concern, is if condom use goes down, then, okay, that's not good, because birth control does one thing. If taken properly, it prevents pregnancies. It does nothing to prevent sexually transmitted infections. And we have seen a rise in really tough to treat sexually transmitted infections. And that's a scary thing. When you start talking about certain, I'll say, bacterial sexually transmitted infections that are becoming more and more defiant to the antibiotics we have, people, if you're not in a committed relationship, you need to be wearing something to protect yourself. That's why I think, you know.
So aside from the condoms, because you should be wearing condoms anyway. So do you think guys will be able to accept the potential side effects of birth control and will be willing to accept them?
In that scenario, yes. If a man is a responsible person and he's wearing condoms and he's very adamant, doesn't want to get his partner pregnant, I think there are plenty of men out there who would do it. But I think there are men who will use it, who don't take it, who will say they're taking it.
Oh, yes.
I do think that scenario will happen.
You know, they're not on the line. It's the woman that gets pregnant and has to carry this baby and go through pregnancy. It's a different scenario for the man, and just another reason why it may be a little tougher sell.
Forget it. We'll just do it. We'll just keep doing it. Just don't even worry
Hold
about
on,
it.
we're not quite ready to throw in the towel.
I don't think I would say that. I just think that you should not then use this as an excuse to not go the extra step and use protection.
You should use protection anyway. That's right. But just come and see me if you decide to trust him and it doesn't work out. I don't know. We tried.
The reality with this is, this isn't going to show up on shelves next week.
Right, but hopefully.
We're still a ways away. But yeah, I think this is going to be a reality within all of our lifetimes.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.